In the scorching heat of the Nevada desert, where the wind seems to whisper ancient secrets, one of the world's most mysterious bases was born, Area 51. The story begins in 1955, during the height of the Cold War, when the United States government was looking for solutions to gain strategic advantage against the Soviet Union. It was a time when the fear of nuclear conflict was part of everyday life, and nations invested in technologies that could define the future of global power. The initial idea of Area 51 was simple but ambitious: to develop and test the U-2 spy plane. This project required a remote location, away from prying eyes and protected from possible enemy attacks. The choice fell on a piece of land in the middle of the desert, surrounded by mountains and far from civilization. This location was not only strategic, it was perfect. The natural isolation of the region and its proximity to other existing military installations made the Groom Lake Basin the ideal place for absolute secrecy. What few know is that the construction of the base began as an experimental project. The first structures were set up with the intention of housing engineers, pilots, and scientists, all dedicated to turning ideas into reality. There was no luxury, just the determination to create something revolutionary. Over time, the small facility grew into a high-security complex, with giant hangars, airstrips, and secret labs. The first years of the base were surrounded by mystery. The public was unaware of its existence, and even the families of the workers knew little about what was going on there. Absolute silence was the rule, and the area did not even appear on official maps. This extreme secrecy began to arouse curiosity. Small rumors spread about something big happening in the desert. Sightings of unusual lights in the sky began to be reported, and thus the mystique of Area 51 was born. Over the years, the base expanded its initial purpose. In addition to the development of the U-2, it became the test center for other advanced technologies. But what really caught the world's attention were the rumors about contacts with aliens and reverse engineering of extraterrestrial spacecraft. These rumors, though never confirmed, fueled the collective imagination and turned Area 51 into a symbol of mystery. Behind all this enigmatic aura, what really happened at the origin of Area 51 was a combination of military necessity, technological innovation, and an insatiable desire to explore the unknown. But with each answer obtained, new questions arose. After all, why so much secrecy? And what else could be hidden deep in the Nevada desert? Leave your like and write yourself on the channel. Activate the bell so that together we can unravel this mystery. Imagine a place where the environment itself conspires to protect its secrets. This is the setting of Area 51, a base that has found in the Nevada desert the perfect protection for its mysteries. Surrounded by mountains, this region is virtually inaccessible by land, making it impossible to observe its facilities without violating its tightly controlled boundaries. Geographical isolation played a crucial role in the choice of location. The Groom Lake Basin, where the base is situated, is surrounded by rock formations that create a natural block against espionage. To reinforce this, the airspace around the base was declared restricted, receiving the designation R-4808N. No aircraft, civil or military, may cross this area without express authorization. Any attempted breach is immediately intercepted. In addition, the Nevada desert, with its extreme temperatures and inhospitable conditions, acts as a natural barrier. The heat during the day is unbearable, while the nights can be frosty. These extremes make it difficult for intruders and even curious people to be present. Even base workers face logistical challenges to operate in this environment. But the geography of the region is not just a matter of physical isolation. There is also the advantage of its proximity to other sites of military interest, such as the Nevada Test Range, where nuclear explosions were carried out during the Cold War. This ensured that the movement of resources to Area 51 could be done in a discreet and integrated manner. This prime location has also contributed to fueling rumors about unusual activity. Observers have reported mysterious lights in the sky, often associated with experimental aircraft tests. These sightings have given rise to a plethora of conspiracy theories. Were they aliens? Or just the reflection of human technologies so advanced that they defy logic? Interestingly, the geographical conditions also helped preserve secrecy about the base's operations for decades. Even the US government avoided mentioning Area 51 officially, which only added to the popular allure. After all, if there is nothing to hide, why so much effort to keep the place out of reach of the public? Today, The geography that protects Area 51 is an essential part of its identity. Every mountain, every stretch of desert, seems to be part of a silent conspiracy to keep its secrets. And while technological advances may make secrecy more difficult, the natural environment remains one of the biggest barriers against outside curiosity. In the beginning, it all started with a single goal: to develop espionage technologies capable of confronting Soviet power. The U-2 plane, designed to operate at very high altitudes and evade enemy radars, was Area 51's first major project. It was a machine designed to fly above 21,000 meters, well beyond the range of any anti-aircraft system at the time. The choice of Nevada as the testing ground was ideal. The clear desert sky and its immensity facilitated experimental flights away from prying eyes. However, the development of the U-2 was far from simple. Every step of the project was challenging, from the choice of materials to the aerodynamic design. The focus was clear: technological superiority. Pilots trained exhaustively to operate the aircraft, facing extreme conditions due to the high altitudes. During the first tests, strange sightings began to be reported in the region. The population, unaware of the existence of the U-2, began to report unidentified flying objects. These sightings inadvertently contributed to the mystique surrounding Area 51. After the U-2 came the State Route 71 Blackbird, an even more advanced aircraft. Nicknamed the Blackbird, this machine could reach speeds in excess of Mach 3, making it practically untouchable by enemy radars. It represented the pinnacle of espionage technology at the time, reinforcing Area 51's role as the epicenter of aerospace innovation. Another important milestone was the F-117 Nighthawk, the world's first stealth fighter aircraft. Its ability to evade radars revolutionized military aviation. Tested and improved at Area 51, the Nighthawk represented more than a technological breakthrough. It was a strategic weapon that would change the course of future battles. In addition to these flagship aircraft, rumors suggest that other less conventional designs have been developed at the base. Prototypes that defied the laws of physics and experiments with new propulsion systems contributed to the site's fame. While many of these stories remain in the realm of conspiracy theories, one thing is certain: Area 51 has become synonymous with imaginative-defying breakthroughs. Each new technology developed at the base reflected the political climate of the time. During the Cold War, the arms race and the need for espionage shaped the designs. Later, with the advent of stealth technology, the focus shifted to aircraft that could operate in complete secrecy. What these advances meant for national security was evident, but the cultural impact they had was just as powerful. The mix of technological innovation and mystery has turned Area 51 into a global icon. Declassified documents have revealed some of these stories, but there is still much that remains hidden. The innovations that began with the U-2 paved the way for the creation of machines that looked straight out of science fiction. And while the world speculates about what really happens in the secret hangars, the base remains the epicenter of the unknown. In 1947, something happened in Roswell, New Mexico, that would forever change the way we think about extraterrestrials. A local farmer found strange wreckage on his property. Metallic fragments, apparently indestructible, were collected and sent for analysis. The Army initially announced that it had captured a flying saucer. However, hours later, the story changed. What fell in Roswell, according to the authorities, was just a weather balloon. The abrupt change in the narrative generated suspicions. To many, it seemed that the government was trying to hide something. Theories began to emerge. Was the wreckage part of an alien spaceship? And if they were, where were they taken? Decades later, these questions still echo, fueling one of the biggest conspiracies in modern history. The connection to Area 51 was not immediate, but gained strength over time. Rumors suggested that the wreckage of Roswell was taken to Nevada, where it was stored and studied in secret. Supposedly, scientists have worked in reverse engineering, trying to unravel the mysteries of alien technology. This theory has become central to the popular narrative, especially after reports of sightings in the Area 51 region. But it wasn't just the wreckage that drew attention. Some witnesses claimed that bodies of extraterrestrial beings were found in Roswell and sent for study. The possibility of direct contact with aliens has taken the mystery to a new level. Books, movies, and TV shows have turned these events into a true cultural obsession. The link between Roswell and Area 51 has solidified over the years. Although the government has gone out of its way to debunk the theories, documents and testimonies from former base employees have continued to emerge, reinforcing the idea that there is much more going on than we are told. For many, the official explanation was never enough. The secrecy surrounding Area 51, combined with the events of Roswell, has created the perfect storm for conspiracy theories. Today, the connection between Roswell and Area 51 is undeniable in the popular imagination. Whether in literature, film, or the internet, the idea that the two locations share deep, dark secrets continues to fascinate the world. And while new generations uncover these stories, the mystery of Roswell and the mystique of Area 51 remain alive. In 1989, the world was rocked by an interview that promised to reveal the deepest secrets of Area 51. Bob Lazar, a self-taught physicist, appeared on television claiming to have worked at a secret facility called S4, located near Area 51. His statements were as impressive as they were controversial. He claimed to have participated in the reverse engineering of extraterrestrial spacecraft. Lazar described an anti-gravity reactor as the heart of alien technology. According to him, the system used an element called 115, capable of generating unlimited energy and defying the laws of physics. He also claimed to have seen the inside of ships designed for non-human beings, with small seats and controls that looked alien even by the standards of human technology. Although Lazar faced criticism for inconsistencies in his resume and a lack of hard evidence, his stories were enough to ignite the popular imagination. He described night flight tests, conducted in strict secrecy, and stated that the craft were capable of performing maneuvers impossible for any land-based aircraft. Lazar's revelations raised an unsettling question. If he was telling the truth, what else was the government hiding? For many, his statements were confirmation of decades of suspicion. To others, he was just another faker in search of fame. However, one thing is certain. Lazar has put Area 51 at the center of the debate about extraterrestrial life and advanced technology. His claims continue to generate discussion to this day. Documentaries, interviews, and podcasts explore his statements, while skeptics and believers debate the veracity of his words. Regardless of whether it's true or not, Bob Lazar has achieved something rare, further fueling the mystery surrounding Area 51, turning it into a symbol of questions that may never be answered. Area 51 is undoubtedly one of the most protected sites on the planet. Extreme security begins long before any visitor or intruder approaches the perimeter. Signs warn of the consequences of crossing the line: imprisonment, fines, and, in extreme cases, the use of lethal force. For many, these precautions are more than safety measures. They are a reminder that this place holds something that should not be discovered. The airspace around Area 51 is known as R4808N, also nicknamed the Strip. Any aircraft that accidentally crosses this space is immediately intercepted and rerouted. It doesn't matter if it's a commercial or military aircraft. Violation is not tolerated. On land, motion sensors, high-tech cameras, and constant patrols monitor the area 24 hours a day. Even workers who have authorized access to the base are subjected to strict security checks. One fascinating aspect of Area 51 security is the way it combines traditional and modern methods. Armed guards patrol the perimeter, but the real protection comes from advanced technologies such as surveillance drones and intrusion detectors. Rumor has it that systems capable of tracking thermal signals and even brain activity have been developed to thwart eavesdropping attempts. But security is not limited to the base itself. Employees working at Area 51 travel in unmarked ghost planes known as Janet Airlines. These aircraft depart from a private terminal in Las Vegas and head directly to the base, ensuring that workers are transported discreetly. In addition, everyone involved in operations at Area 51 is required to sign strict confidentiality agreements, which prohibit them from sharing any details about their work. The culture of secrecy within the base runs so deep that even workers don't have complete access to operations. Each team knows only the part of the project they are working on, following the need-to-know principle. This means that no one except a select group of individuals at the top of the hierarchy has the full picture of what really happens at Area 51. This obsession with security has spawned numerous conspiracy theories. For some, it is an indication that the base hides something so revolutionary that, if it were revealed, it could change the course of history. For others, it's just an effective way to protect military and technological secrets. Either way, the level of protection reinforces the mystery surrounding Area 51, making it a place where imagination and reality mix. Over the years, Many believe that Area 51 has not only developed advanced and innovative technologies, but has also become the stage for experiments that completely defy human logic and understanding. Among the most persistent rumors are those involving reverse engineering of alien technology, daring genetic experiments, and even anti-gravity testing. While much of these claims remain in the murky territory of conspiracy theories, there is something about the accounts that continues to fuel curiosity and keep the public enthralled, whether it is the audacity of the stories or the mystery surrounding the place. One of the most bizarre and enigmatic stories associated with Area 51 is that of the so-called Abigail Project. According to this urban legend, an experiment with extremely advanced genetic modifications would have been conducted inside the base, resulting in a drastic and frightening transformation in a young girl named Abigail Wester. The project was supposed to explore the limits of the human body, taking it to unimaginable capabilities, but it ended up completely getting out of hand. Supposedly, the results were so disturbing that the existence of the experiment would have been concealed at any cost. While there is no hard evidence to support the story, it perfectly reflects the public perception that Area 51 is a place where ethical and scientific boundaries are constantly crossed in the name of progress, or something darker. Another experiment widely speculated and debated is the alleged testing of anti-gravity technologies. Frequent reports of strange lights and flying objects moving in inexplicable ways in the skies over the Nevada desert have fueled these theories for decades. Some theorists firmly believe that scientists at the base are working to replicate propulsion systems seen on recovered alien spacecraft, which, if true, would represent a total break with our current understanding of physics. The possibility that we are on the verge of an unprecedented technological revolution, thanks to these secret experiments, is both fascinating and deeply disturbing, leaving society torn between skepticism and hope. In addition, there are those who claim that Area 51 also serves as a testing ground for highly classified psychological experiments. This would be the place where new forms of mind manipulation and surveillance technologies would be developed for population control, using advanced methods that defy even the most daring theories of science fiction. These theories, as extreme as they may seem, find support in the history of absolute secrecy and restricted access policies that surround the base, further fueling the aura of mystery surrounding its true operations. But after all, what makes these supposed experiments so intriguing and irresistible to the collective imagination? Perhaps it's the fact that they symbolize the unknown, a territory where science meets fiction and where possibilities are limited only by the human imagination. Area 51 has become, for many, a symbol of our relentless search for answers. A search that, while motivated by curiosity and a desire to move forward, also reminds us of the dangers and consequences of going too far. It represents the threshold between the real and the impossible, where each mystery raises new questions, keeping the flame of speculation alive for generations. Area 51 is much more than just a military base. She has become a true cultural icon, functioning as a metaphor for everything that is kept secret. Since the 1990s, his fame has transcended the boundaries of reality, becoming a recurring theme in movies, TV series, books, and even video games, cementing his place in the collective imagination as one of the greatest modern mysteries. Film productions such as Independence Day have portrayed Area 51 as a haven for advanced alien technologies and a crucial strategic point for the planet's defense against extraterrestrial threats. Iconic series, such as The X-Files, have used the base as a backdrop for conspiracy theories, alien encounters, and dark government secrets. In literature, the place is often mentioned in both science fiction novels and investigative journalistic books, reinforcing its mystique and feeding the popular imagination. With the rise of the internet, the fascination with Area 51 has reached new heights, driven by conspiracy theories that have gained traction in forums, social networks, and discussion channels. The viralization of events such as the Storm Area 51 meme in 2019, which encouraged thousands of people to try to break into the base to discover its secrets, exemplifies how pop culture has embraced and amplified mystery. Although the event was created as a joke, it highlighted the power of attraction that the base exerts on the audience, at the same time fun and intriguing. The legend of Area 51 grew so much that it directly influenced local tourism. The small town of Rachel, located in the vicinity of the base, attracts visitors from all over the world with its themed attractions. Restaurants, motels, and stores offer experiences that play with the idea that the secrets of the base can be within everyone's reach, even if from a more playful and commercial perspective. The mystery, combined with the fun and engaging atmosphere, continues to fuel the fascination with Area 51, turning it into an inexhaustible symbol of curiosity and speculation. For decades, Area 51 has been associated with UFO sightings, reports of mysterious lights in the sky, and speculation about the existence of extraterrestrial life. However, one question remains. Are these phenomena evidence of alien visitations or the result of top-secret experiments conducted by the US government? The answer, for many, remains on the border between the imaginary and the real. The first reports of unidentified flying objects in the region began in the 1950s, coincidentally, around the same time that the U-2 was being tested at the base. With its ability to fly at altitudes never reached, the U-2 was often mistaken for something out of this world. At that time, the idea of such an advanced spy plane seemed impossible to most people. The official explanation, however, was always elusive, further fueling conspiracy theories. Later, other experimental aircraft tested at Area 51, such as the State Route 71 Blackbird and F-117 Nighthawk, contributed to the UFO sightings. With futuristic designs and impressive flight capabilities, these machines looked like they came straight out of a science fiction. But to the public, who were unaware of these technologies, they were evidence of something far more extraordinary: alien spaceships. However, proponents of the extraterrestrial hypothesis argue that there is much more at stake than experimental planes. Reports of military pilots describing objects performing impossible maneuvers, sudden changes of direction, instantaneous accelerations, and unparalleled speeds defy even the most modern technological advances. These phenomena, known as UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, have gained credibility in recent years, especially after the release of videos declassified by the Pentagon that show encounters with mysterious objects. The controversy is also fueled by testimonies from people like Bob Lazar, who claim to have worked on reverse engineering alien spacecraft at the S-4 facility near Area 51. His claims about anti-gravity propulsion systems and technologies based on elements unknown to contemporary science have opened a new chapter in the discussion. To some, Lazar is a visionary who has revealed hidden truths. For others, their claims lack concrete evidence and are just part of a carefully constructed myth. Regardless of the origin of the sightings, the extreme secrecy surrounding Area 51 is what keeps the debate alive. If everything is just the result of military experiments, why so many barriers to transparency? On the other hand, if there really is evidence of extraterrestrial life being studied there, the impact of such a revelation would be immeasurable. For many, the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. What makes this debate so fascinating is the fact that it doesn't offer easy answers. The line between the real and the imaginary continues to be blurred, leaving room for both skeptics and believers to find justifications for their beliefs. Meanwhile, Nevada's skies continue to be watched with curiosity and anticipation, perpetuating the mystery that has defined Area 51 for decades. Over the years, Area 51 has grown from a secret facility to a global icon. Its reputation is so great that, even without official confirmations about the projects carried out there, the place has become a symbol of everything that is hidden and inexplicable. But looking ahead, the question remains: what is still hidden deep in the Nevada desert? And more importantly, will we ever know the truth? With the advancement of surveillance and communication technologies, the secrecy that protects Area 51 is under constant pressure. High-resolution satellites, drones, and even civilians armed with advanced cameras have been trying to reveal what happens within their boundaries. While the government continues to tighten security measures, the digital age has made it almost impossible to keep absolute secrets. An example of this was Storm Area 51, an online movement that started as a joke but turned into a real event. Thousands of people have expressed interest in storming the base, forcing authorities to take precautionary measures. While the event was peaceful, it highlighted how much public curiosity regarding Area 51 remains alive. If so many people are willing to take risks just to get closer to the mystery, what does that say about the Foundation and what does it represent? Another intriguing aspect is Area 51's role in the development of futuristic technologies. Autonomous drones, artificial intelligence systems, and even hypersonic weapons are rapidly growing areas of research. For many, it is logical to assume that the grassroots are at the forefront of these advances, operating away from public scrutiny. But how close can these projects come to the boldest theories about anti-gravity propulsion or time travel technologies? In addition, there is the issue of extraterrestrials. The advancement of space missions and the discovery of exoplanets have increased the possibility that we are not alone in the universe. If concrete evidence of alien life is ever found, or has ever been found, Area 51 will inevitably be linked to that revelation. After all, the place is seen as the nerve center of any contact with the unknown. The future of Area 51 is also tied to its cultural influence. Movies, series and books continue to explore its mysteries, keeping audiences engaged. Even if the government declassifies more documents on the database, as it did in 2013, the allure is likely to remain. The combination of military secrets and conspiracy theories is an irresistible formula for the collective imagination. Ultimately, the real question may not be what Area 51 hides, but why it continues to intrigue us so much. Perhaps it is the human need to seek the unknown, to find answers to questions that seem bigger than us. Be that as it may, Area 51 will continue to be a point of intersection between science, mystery, and fiction, challenging us to look to the skies and ask ourselves, what's out there? Now that you've explored the most intriguing mysteries and secrets of Area 51, it's time to share your thoughts. What do you think really goes on behind the walls of this enigmatic base? Are we closer to unraveling the mysteries of the universe, or is it all extremely advanced human technology? Leave your comment below and tell me, are you on the skeptics team or do you believe that the truth is out there? And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss out on more intriguing content like this. Here, we take a deep dive into the stories that fascinate and defy logic. Share this video with that friend who loves conspiracy theories, and together let's keep exploring the unknown. Until the next mystery.